everybody, welcome. We're out here with Matt Souders and Nick Lambert. Today, if you've seen our page, you've seen us advertise this. Today we're doing a promotional video to show you guys what 153 Baits can do. Matt and Nick are going to be going head-to-head on their kayaks today. We're going to bring you footage from them. We have their bait right here for each one of them. We're going to look in it. However they choose to rig it is going to be up to them. And hopefully we can hook into some big bass today. So stay tuned. And we'll make sure that hopefully this is a pretty lively video for you.
All right, so in the bag we have our Senko style. To tell you, this pumpkin seed black flake is the sauce. This is going to be where it's at probably today with a wacky rig. We have that. We have our Yo Bugs, perfect size for smaller pitching and flipping bait, or even a Texas rig bait on like a 2-aught or a 3-aught hook. A lot of action out of those appendages right there. It's going to be a lot of fun doing this today.
I also like the Nightcrawler black flake Senkos. You got the sexy shads with the sparkles in there. That's going to be good. And then, yeah, these creature bugs would be a great trailer for a little jig. Throw up under some branches. So a lot of good baits in here. Looks like good quality stuff. So looking forward to trying it.
Alrighty everybody, as I said earlier, or was told for me, I'm Matt Souders. We're going to start this morning a little bit different. We'll take a traditional KVD sexy buzz bait, take the Yo-Yo bug, slice those appendages open right there. We're just going to thread this bad boy all the way on there. A lot of times people will use these just for, you know, jig trailers or Texas rigging, but we had a pretty significant, I wouldn't say not a freeze obviously, but pretty significant cool down last night. So I'm going to suspect that these fish are going to be hitting some good topwater this morning. So put that right on there. I mean, you can see in these baits, look at all that salt content popping out right there. Ton of salt coming out. That's awesome. All right, let's get started. Alrighty, another great way to use these 5-inch donkey tails is your trusty tried and true wacky rig. So this is a wacky rig tool. Put the end of this worm right in there, and you snag one of these O-rings right here. Make sure you get them separate, and then slowly but surely work that O-ring right onto the bait. You want to get right on the halfway mark, or right about where it needs to be. Come down just a smidge. That's as easy as that for a wacky rig. Then you take your hook. In this case, I'm using a size 2 Titan wacky hook from VMC. And you just put right through there. There's your wacky rig, easy as can be. All right, so your standard Texas hook, Texas rig. This is the donkey tail, the 5-inch. Again, that pumpkin black. Just gonna feed right through the flat end of the Senko. So I'm finding myself getting caught quite a bit with the wacky rig with an exposed hook on these banks. So I'm going to go to a flush Texas rig. And one of the greatest things of these baits is you see these little channels right here. It's a perfect spot right to put your hook. You know right where you need to put it to get to that flush characteristic. And you're just going to pop it right through the top. And you're right back through and skin hook it, and you're good to go. How can a bass not want to eat that bait? Alrighty, 153 family. After a very hard day so far of having to deal with not getting any bites, I caught this, maybe about a pounder, if that. But it's a fish. So good hook penetration with the jackhammer, and to pair that with the jackhammer, on the end of that, which you can tell the bait is gone, which means that fish hit that bait hard because he wanted some, was the tried and true 153 yo-yo bug. Like I said, just put that up right in a trailer, right there, and cut a little bit tip off if you like. Spread those appendages apart, and catch some good fish.
That was a white shad one.
Kind of want to hit that dock up now again, since I switched colors and got that fish, because you know, a dock like that, full sun, nobody's been walking on it, that has to be holding a bass. At least one, at least a little one. Alright, what'd I say? Right under that dock. You can see what we're using here. This is the black and blue. And it's the little one. So I'm known also to use the little ones, because the little ones will actually catch the little ones. So this is like the 4-inch black and blue every time. Let's get a measurement on this one. 14 3/4. So we're getting bigger. Alright, at this time we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna see what the other colors 153 can do. We're switching up to this pumpkin sea with red flake. Can do. It's a little bit of a bigger profile too than the black. It's an inch longer, so that just was not a good cast. I want to try to back up here and try to get kind of parallel to these trees. Oh, either had a bite or a tree branch, one or the other. Probably a tree branch. Number 3 of the day. Got him on the black and blue wacky rig on an open hook. Here real quick. There we go. So we got him on. $15 1/4. So not bad. What we're gonna do is we're gonna slide him back in, get it released. Bye bye, buddy. Adios, amigo. What we're gonna do is, since we already got this on here, it smells like fishy already. We're gonna drop this right back in here.
Just wrapped up here out on the pond with we're standing here with Nick Lambert, who come out to donate some of his time to use our bait and see what he thought. So we're going to ask you a few questions. Nick,
Okay.
What was the primary bait that you was able to catch him on today?
I caught 4 bass today, and all 4 of them were on the donkey tail.
The donkey tail. Was any one particular color better than the other? Work better today?
I tried 4 different colors, and the black and blue that's the one that was the winner today. I caught all 4 on the black and blue.
Okay, and now compared to other baits that you've used in previous fishing excursions, how would you say that the 153 baits stand up to all the other ones?
So I did also use the creature baits, and I like those a lot better because they have that cut in the back where your hook sets in there for a Texas rig. And then I also like they have that same cut in the donkey tail, so I like that. And I primarily use Bass Pro Shops, just their Pro Series, buying in packs of 25, but I'm going to be buying them from you guys from now on.
So were they more durable, less durable, equal durable?
Oh, the one that I caught all 4 fish on, I still have it. I'm going to keep it.
Would you recommend to a friend?
Definitely.
Would you buy more bait from 153?
I'll put in an order as soon as I get home.
Awesome. Nick, thank you so much for coming out today.
Appreciate it.
So we're out here with our second angler that came out today. This is Matt Souders, the head of fishing at Gander Mountain, Gander Outdoors. Matt, tell us about what you threw out today.
So I started the day off with a wacky rig, kind of the same Nick did. Unfortunately, I didn't have the same success he did. What I will say, super durable bait. I mean, I still have out of the 3 different colors of the wacky rig I tried, I still have all 3 of them. They all held up great. And then from there, started using the yo-yo bug as a trailer on the back of a jig, and then used the yo-yo bug as a trailer on the back of a chatterbait, where I got the only fish of the day. At least I wasn't skunked, but a 14.5-inch largemouth.
So Matt, you sell this stuff for a living. Compared to what you sell in your stores, tell us, do you think that this is up to the challenge based on what you guys sell?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, super durable plastics, that's one thing a lot of people, like for instance, if you look at like some of the competitions, so like a Yamamoto or something, great plastic but super soft. So the good thing about these baits, the donkey tails had a lot of action, so still having a durability factor of it though, to where you can get the action out of a wacky rig, or I Nico rigged one and still got some great action out of that. At the same time, keeping a durability to where you can use the same bait for multiple fish.
What would you like to see us carry that we don't already carry?
I think the biggest thing that I would be really interested in 153 picking up would be either a smaller paddle tail swim bait, plastic swim bait you can put on a swim bait head, or a very thin style of drop shot style plastic. So both of those are, you have your paddle tail, which is great on ponds, lakes, rivers, and then you have a drop shot, which is a great finesse technique almost anywhere you're at.
Sure. All right, that's going to wrap it up for us. Matt, thank you so much for coming out. Appreciate it.
Thanks for letting me
Thank you all for watching. Make sure you go check it out, the153anglers.com. Check out this merchandise. Be watching the YouTube page. We're going to try to upload content more frequently to come live or come at you with some other looks, and we're going to try out some new baits next time. Thank you for watching.